Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Panav. How are you?
Sir, I am fine. What about you?
I'm all good. So, preparing hard?
Yes, sir. Sir, but not today.
Why?
Sir, because tomorrow is my Punjabi's exam.
Acha, Punjabi. You have got language exam also?
Yes, sir. Hindi, Punjabi, and English.
So, you have optional Hindi or Punjabi, or both you have to study?
Both, sir. Sir, till ninth, both.
All right. Which school are you in?
Sir, I am Cambridge International School, Kapurthala.
Oh, wonderful. My children are also in Cambridge International School, Palampur.
Okay.
Wonderful. Nice. Wonderful. Good evening, Asifa ma'am.
Hello, good evening, sir.
Ma'am, Ravi would join?
सर मेरे पास उसका आज कोई अपडेट नहीं आया जस्ट एक बार मैं मैसेज ड्रॉप कर देती हूँ सॉरी सर मैं जस्ट किचन में थी आपकी वॉइस नहीं आ पाई है
Okay, we wait for Ravi to join, or what do we do?
सर जस्ट वेट अ मोमेंट ना जस्ट आप मुझे एक मिनट दे दे मैं को कॉल करती हूँ एक बार ना
ठीक
उसको
है मैम. No issues. No issues. No issues. No issues. So you have any brothers and sisters, Pranav?
No, sir. Sir, I am a single child.
Oh, so your parents still want to send you to Air Force?
Sir, my father and me have a dream to see me in the Air Force, but
Wonderful.
my all other family members say to stay at home only. But my mother is neutral. She says if you want to stay at home, you should study hard, and if you want to go to RAMC, you should also study hard there.
What does your heart say?
So my heart say to join the RAMC and go in the Indian Air Force.
Then you must go, because if you don't do what your heart says, then you will not like when you grow up, right?
Yes,
Do what
sir.
it says, because country needs boys like you, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we do require boys like you who do very well in your life, right?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
I'm sure you will do well.
So my parents, like my mother, are like my brother and sister.
Very good. That's a beautiful thing. Okay, that's a you're blessed. I must say, really hats off to your parents. That they taken this decision, right? That's very nice.
Thank you, sir.
I'm sure everything will go good, right? Good evening, Ravi.
Good evening, sir.
How are you?
Sir, I'm doing great.
Ravi, we missed you last time.
Yes, sir. Unfortunately, I was in a train.
Okay, your video is freezing in between.
Sir, now is it okay?
Uh, can you hear me clearly?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then it doesn't matter. It's okay. If required, we'll ask you to switch off your video and so that you can hear clearly, right?
Okay, sir.
Okay, otherwise it's okay. So, just a quick recap of the last events. So, we'll just go through. Ravi, you can note down the topics and then you can go through in your own time, probably when the data is shared with you, or you can go through the internet regarding these topics, right? So, can both of you see my screen?
Yes,
No, sir. Yes, sir. Now I can see.
Is visible? All right, just a second.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, can you send all these PDFs in the group?
That Asifa ma'am will guide you. Um, Ma'am, you can speak to ma'am regarding that, Ravi.
Okay, sir.
Okay, ma'am will get in touch with you for that. All right.
Okay.
एक्सक्यूज मी सर हेलो।
Yes, ma'am.
हाँ जी सर, स्टूडेंट्स को ना मैंने प्लेलिस्ट सेंड करी हुई है ऑलरेडी, उसमें डेली बेसिस पे इनकी रिकॉर्डिंग जा रही है।
Okay, recording जा रही है ना मैम, तो Ravi, you can get the recording from ma'am. Ma'am has already cleared that point.
Yes,
So
sir. Actually, sir, I am getting the recordings, but it, sir, but it would be better if I could get the PPT also, sir, as I could personally read it also in my free time
okay.
after the classes are over. So that is.
So that for that you can speak to ma'am at a later time, Ravi. Okay, ma'am
Okay,
will
sir.
help you with that. I'm sure ma'am has taken a note of that and she'll help you with that, right?
Okay, sir. Sure, sir. Thank you.
Okay, okay. So Panav was there last time. So all right. So what all did we cover, Panav? We will go through, and Ravi, you can also listen and just brush up through. So we go in detail for part two. Part one we'll just rush through, right?
Okay, sir.
Okay. So the budget was presented on February 1st by our finance minister, Srimati Nirmala Sitaraman. All right. In the new building, which is Kartavya Bhavan. Okay, and important sectors were biopharma and Indian semiconductor mission, providing a boost to these two sectors. Okay, apart from that, defense also is there, which I'll cover in the today's slides. Okay, then we had an global AI summit in Delhi at Bharat Mandapam. All right, wherein an initiative was taken for the US India collaboration for the artificial intelligence development in the field of artificial intelligence. Other things you can read through, right? Like we've had three important sutras and other things which are not very important, but you should just know that AI is the new talk of the town. So yes, certainly now AI has got three pillars, that is artificial intelligence, machine learning, and the deep learning. All right. So Panav, I hope you remember what I taught you.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. So what is Prahar, Pranav? You tell Ravi about what I taught you about Prahar.
Sir, the Prahar is a initiative, or it is we can say that it is a document that is made by the Indian government to oppose the terrorism that has like became more popular in these days. The phones of the Indian civilians have been hacked by individuals or the organization. This need to be stopped. So the Prahar is launched.
Okay, so there is a policy document, okay, which gives how will we fight terrorism, that is cyber and other kinds of terrorism, right?
Okay,
Okay.
sir.
Okay, what are the three Vande Bharat manufacturing centers in India, Panav?
Sir, the first one is Kapurthala Rail Coach Factory, second is Chennai Integrated Coach Factory, and the third one is Raebareli Modern Coach Factory.
Very good. So PM Modi inaugurated the Namo Bharat also, okay, in February 22nd, which links what all cities does it link, Panav?
Sir, it links the Meerut with Delhi and Ghaziabad.
Very good. So Ravi, just listen through, okay? Just listen through
Okay,
and
sir.
try to absorb what is being taught. Okay. Okay. So
Okay.
what about the medal, Neset medal, Panav?
Yes, sir. So the Israel's government gave the Speaker of the Knesset medal to the PM Narendra Modi when they went to the Israel on 25th February. This is the highest parliamentary honor of the Israel.
Very good. What about LNG diesel DMU train?
Yes, sir. Sir, before the trains were like the trains run on the diesel, but sir, it is not completely pure. So now the trains are run by both the diesel and the LNG, liquefied natural gas, and that trains have 1400 horsepower.
Very good. Okay. Now carbon trading program.
Yes, sir. So the carbon trading program's main aim is to like reduce the air pollution in the air. Like some carbon users have used it very less, so they have much points. But some have used it too much, so they can give their points to the too much users, so that they may pay less fine.
Okay. Ravi, do you know anything about Maoism?
Yes, sir, Maoism, I have heard about it. It is a type of terrorism.
So Andhra Pradesh is also affected by Maoism. You know that, na?
Yes, sir, Andhra Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Telangana, sir.
Yeah. So basically, government has set a deadline that Maoism is planned to be eliminated by 31st of March. Okay. So special
Okay,
emphasis is given to the training and equipping of Cobra battalions for the same. All right.
okay,
Okay. International news. Panav, just cover it in a short paragraph with Iran and what are the implications for India?
Yes, the Iran and the Israel-US war has started from around 28th February. This has many effects on India. Like most of the oil and diesel LNG that comes to India is from the state of Hormuz, but the now the Iran has blocked it, and also the many Indian students and also the citizens of India have went there in order to study and do business. Now India all have to protect them and rescue them and take back them to India.
Okay, wonderful. Then what is the treaty?
Sir, the New START Treaty is a treaty between the US and the Russia, which has been expired now. This treaty makes sure that both the countries make the nuclear weapons in a limit. But now, when it is ended, then both the major countries can make nuclear weapons in a large amount, which can also destroy the peace of the world.
Okay, so India also has to build its own capabilities in terms of tackling for nuclear weapons. All right.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So what about the Indo-US trade deal? What implications?
Yes, sir. Sir, as you taught that the US President Donald Trump applied a tariff of 25 to 18% on the trade that India does with the US. But now, when the Supreme Court of US has told the or want the US President Donald Trump to reduce the tax, and now it is around 10%. uh, at this increases the amount of trade with the US, and along with that the India has also committed to reduce the Russian oil uh, because of the US.
Okay, wonderful. Okay, what about the free trade agreement with the European Union?
Yes, when the in the during the Republic Day, when the European Union chief guests were invited, the PM Modi, had a free trade agreement with the European Union, in which the trade wouldn't be taxed when the India traded with the European Union countries.
Okay,
This
wonderful.
would help India as it would maintain the tariff and the non-tariff like the European Union and US.
Very good. Okay, Women, Peace and Security Index, you know about it. Denmark is first. And Global
Yes.
Corruption Perception. What about Global Corruption Perception Index, Panav?
Yes, in the global perception index, the it like it manages that which country is less corrupted or more corrupted. In this, Denmark has also topped, like in the Women Peace and Security Index. But in this rank, the India has 91st rank. In this, the countries are scored between 0 to 100. From 0, it is too much corrupt, and 200, it is clean.
Okay, good. Operation Gazblil Haq.
Yes, sir. It is an operation launched by Pakistan during the Pakistan and Afghanistan war, which is going on, in which Pakistan bombed major cities of the Afghanistan, like Kabul. This operation took place because the Afghani soldiers came to Pakistan, and in this mission, many around 300 Afghan personals were killed.
So what does where does India stand here in this war going on between Afghanistan and Pakistan, or the I'll say proxy war going on between Pakistan and Afghanistan?
Yes, sir. As we know that Afghanistan is a friend of India, and the India should support it in this war, as the Afghanistan is friend of India and the Pakistan is an enemy. This would when the both forces would combine, there would be more pressure on Pakistan, and the war would be win.
Okay, so we'll not directly support Afghanistan because we don't want to appear that we are supporting. So we might help Afghanistan with policies, with other things, and training,
Like
right? But that is,
like with the resources.
yeah, but behind the camera, not in front
O-
of camera. Okay, all right,
Okay, sir.
all right. So so far so good. We move on to part two now. All right. So we've covered the national events, Ravi. Now we will move on to national and international events. Now we'll move to the major state and union territory events, right? Okay. So recently we had first musical road being inaugurated in Mumbai. All right. All right. So this is designed by the Bombay Municipal Corporation. So this road, when you drive the vehicle on this road, it appears that the song Jai Ho, which is the Oscar-winning song, is being played, right?
Sir, what did you said? Can you please explain it again?
This
I
is
was
the
not able.
first Panav. It is the first musical road. Okay,
Okay.
so
Sir,
this
what
is
does it mean?
sorry.
Sir, what does it mean?
It plays Jai Ho music. एक मूवी में था ना ऑस्कर विनिंग सॉन्ग जय हो,
Yes, yes.
right? So that song it plays, it appears to play that song. Why does it appear is when you ride above the speeds of 60 and beyond with that speed, and the air, which is the air, the differential air, or the air, when you move, when the car moves with respect to the speed of the air, it appears that the song is, this particular song is being played. Okay, so it is designed in such a way, this coastal area infrastructure is designed in a way that the particular song appears to be played. All right.
Okay, sir.
Okay. First musical road. Just remember that. So Jharkhand civic polls. Jharkhand basically saw civic polls. Now, why is it important? Is because somewhere down Jharkhand, okay, it was also remote area, so that was also getting affected by the Maoism, which I talked about, right? So if the
Okay.
urban local body polls are being conducted in Jharkhand, that means it shows an improvement in the situation with respect to Maoism. So that's a good sign that people want normal life. They don't want kind of terrorism and Maoism in the state, right?
Okay.
Okay. All right, Ravi. Hello.
So I
Hello,
think his
Ravi.
net is.
Ravi, you're getting what we are discussing?
Sir, his
Yes, sir,
video
can you
froze.
hear me?
Okay. All right. Just a second.
Sir, can you hear me?
Sorry.
Sir, can you
Ravi,
hear me?
can you?
Hear me?
हाँ, I can hear you, beta. I can hear you.
Yes, sir. I have understood everything. All going great.
Okay, okay, wonderful. So I was saying that Jharkhand, the turnout or the number of voters which came around was around 55%, still less, but then it's a positive sign. Okay. Then Union Cabinet, basically the government, central government has approved the renaming of Kerala to Keralam. All right.
Sir, means now the Kerala would be called as Kerala.
Yeah, it would be called as Keralam. Okay, the proposal has been approved. The date would be, the decision to do that will be passed in the meantime. Okay, the decision has been taken. However, the firm
Okay,
date for doing so will be announced. All right.
okay, okay, sir.
All right. Now, some defense news. Okay, so I was talking about the budget. So I told that Biopharma and ISM, Indian Semiconductor Mission, were given a boost. Also, to address the global challenges, like you know that Ukraine-Russia war is going on, Pakistan, Afghanistan are in struggle, Middle East is already into war. So to safeguard our interest also, government has decided a budget of approximately 7.85 lakh crore. So you should not remember this figure, but you should remember that there's a 15% increase from the previous year. That means the government is thinking about building our defense better. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Okay. So
Okay.
why, and this is, mainly it is happening that we want to push the Make in India initiative also. So Atmanirbhar Bharat. So out of this, a major defense equipment will be purchased which is made in India. Okay. All right.
Sir, if the like the the materials or the missiles or the aircraft are aircraft are manufactured in India, so sir, why do we need to buy it if the government is making them?
But a government is not making them. It is made by the private entities, private companies. Say
Okay,
Adani has a factory of ammunition. Okay, tomorrow Reliance has some manufacturing of arms and ammunition and rockets. So these companies are not making it for free. They sell it to the Indian government. But the only good thing is, since they are made in India, government can buy directly from our own people. If we
okay,
want to
sir.
buy it from outside, firstly, the supply is not guaranteed. They might give us, they might not give us. Like in Kargil war, US denied the sale of arms and ammunition to India. Okay. Secondly, they give it costly also.
Okay,
All right. So we don't want to be dependent on anyone. So that is why इंडिया में मैन्युफैक्चर होगा, प्राइवेट कंपनीज करेंगी और गवर्नमेंट उनसे खरीदेगी फॉर द डिफेंस ऑफ द कंट्री. ओके.
okay,
It is
sir.
not manufactured by the government. Government only makes policies, other things. It helps the business grow. It makes some policies and rules so that business does better. But the government has got very less entities to prepare, which will not be suffice for the complete length and breadth of the country. We've got huge borders. We've got sea line, we've got mountains, we've got desert, we've got jungles. Okay, to safeguard all this, we require a large amount of arsenal. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, for modernization of armed forces, that is to say Army, Navy, and Air Force, as a part of that, government has also decided to procure multi-role fighters. Like we bought Rafale, okay? So government
Yes,
has earlier only 26 or so came. So government has now approved purchase of 114 more Rafales from France, okay?
okay, sir.
And also the government has a project called Project 75I. This is a naval project where we will build submarines. All right.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
And government has also, see, what do satellites help us in? Satellites help us in monitoring the ground, surveillance and intelligence. Are you aware of that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So satellite, when it is launched in a year, GPS.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Global positioning system.
Absolutely. So India has somewhat own what is the so India has its so I'll tell you in a simple way that okay, there are satellites which are launched which help you monitor the activities going on ground from the space. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So this is done with the help of satellites. So India is now building satellites for the military purpose, so that we come to know कि हमारे borders पे is the enemy moving towards the border, so that we also get prepared for the defense. Is any ship roaming around in the Indian Ocean just like that, or is the Chinese force moving towards the border? So that's how India is working towards that. So also that particular field also to build more satellites and intelligent devices. Okay. Okay. So this budget where I talked about a 15% increase caters to all this. All right. So we're
Okay,
getting new
sir.
fighter planes, new submarines, new satellites for military purpose. So just remember these three things. Okay. Then we had exercise Milan, basically Milan. So Indian Navy conducted this exercise wherein 74 nations participated in this particular exercise. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So why do you think Indian Navy has done this exercise with so many countries?
So, according to me, to know about the navy of other countries.
Okay, Ravi, what do you think?
Actually, sir, my net was. Sir, I was about to say that, sir, my net had some problems, sir. So, can I turn off my video for better efficiency?
Yeah, you can switch off the video, Ravi. Just keep the audio on.
Sir, and can you also repeat what you said about exercise Milan?
Okay, so I was saying, Ravi, that in February, Navy conducted an exercise called Exercise Milan, which is the 13th such exercise conducted. Okay.
Okay,
So in that exercise, 74 countries participated with their ships and other things. So why do you think such kind of exercise is important in the Indian Ocean?
so may I
Some,
say?
Okay, let's give Ravi a chance. Okay, Ravi.
Sir, in my point of view, sir, I guess it is uh, to build the navy's power in our country, sir, and expand friendly relationships with countries.
Okay, what do you think, Panav?
so the firstly to know about more navies of other countries, and also to learn more about their technologies, and also to provide a good like security to the in the Indian land and the Indian naval borders by keeping good friendly relations with other countries.
Very good. Both of you absolutely said the right thing. It is firstly, you know that Indian Ocean is very vast, right? So a lot of
Yes, sir.
ships from different countries pass through Indian Ocean. All
Yes,
right.
sir.
So firstly, we should have a friendly relationship with all of them, right? So that we can
Okay,
help
sir.
them. Secondly, you know something about piracy. A lot of piracy takes place in the sea.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
To prevent the sea piracy, which is happening in the sea, the countries need to work together so that they support each other. So these exercises are important to support each other. Then, as you mentioned, it is very important to understand the technology which others are using so that we also grow. We also understand the technology for communication, which weapons are using, how do they fly in the sea, and to make the land borders safe. Okay. All right.
Okay, sir.
Very good. So this is exercise in Milan. Just remember that 74 nations participated. Okay. Another event which took place was Operation Trashi 1. It is a counter-terrorism exercise. Like I said, Prahar is launched now. Prahar is a document which is launched to give directions on how to fight terror and everything. So somewhere down, these anti-terrorism operations are being launched to eliminate the terrorists who come into our country. So this one such operation was launched in the Jammu and Kashmir region, Kishtwar. Okay,
Okay, sir.
all right. Yeah. So this is one of the. So Maoism also affects our country like this. So the same Prahar policy applies to these people also. Maoisms also, at the terrorists who are entering the JNK, and the cyber operations, the technological operation going against India. So all this is connected. All right.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Then trials of ads. What are ads? Missile system.
No, sir, I have no idea about that.
Okay, so these are basically very short range air defense system. All right.
Okay, sir.
VSHORADs, very short range air defense system. Okay, so now why this is important is, in Op Sindoor, we had a lot of missiles being fired from Pakistan towards India.
Yes, sir.
So how did we defend against them? How did we defend against them?
Sir, by attacking to them.
Yeah, counter attacking. So these are the kinds of missiles, the air defense systems. Now air defense systems are long range also, short range also. So these are short missiles. So now what does this mean? That any enemy aircraft, drone, or any flying object, if it enters the Indian airspace without warning and is likely a threat to our country, can be shot down by using these missiles. So are these missiles important to develop?
Yes, sir. Very important.
Yes. So these are very, very important missiles, and these are made for all the three services, that is Army, Navy, and Air Force. So Air Force पे कहाँ deploy होगा ये? Basically on the
Sir,
airfields. आर्मी में कहाँ डिप्लॉय
yes,
होगा? जहाँ पे आर्मी के लॉजिस्टिक सेंटर्स हैं, एम्यूनिशन डंप्स हैं, आर्मी कैंटोनमेंट्स हैं, या कि हाई वैल्यू टारगेट्स हैं इंडिया के. ओके, सो दिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट फ्रॉम दैट पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू. So which Russian system do we have which had very good impact in Op Sindoor? Any guesses?
sir, what did you said? Can you please repeat again?
Okay, so I said, like similar to VSHORADs, which we are developing in our own country, we had taken an air defense system from Russia. What is its name?
Sir, can I guess about the missile or the system?
Yes,
Sir,
missile, anything, whatever you know. Just let me.
is it the
Which one?
S-400 missile? S-400 missile?
Yeah, S. Absolutely. S-400 missile system proved to be a very, very good system during the Op Sindoor. Okay.
Okay, okay, sir.
All right. So this is something akin to that only, but it has got a lesser range. S-400 has a greater range. Okay. It's a
Sir,
long range
400.
air defense system. And VSHORAD is a lesser range, very short range air defense system. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so these missiles are made by the DRDO, Defense Research and Development Organization, DRDO. Okay,
Okay, sir.
okay, okay. Ravi, you're understanding?
Yes, sir, I'm following.
Very good. Okay. Okay, so Indian Navy has got a very new assigned task of a leading the Combined Task Force 154. All right. So this is the advantage of doing exercises like exercise मिलन. क्योंकि हम ऐसी एक्सरसाइजेस करते हैं, इसीलिए जो अब इनमें से 47 नेशंस हैं जिनकी उनकी कंबाइंड मैरीटाइम फोर्स है, उन्होंने इंडियन नेवी को ये रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी दी है कि वो अभी लीड करेगा कंबाइंड मैरीटाइम फोर्स. ओके, कंबाइंड टास्क फोर्स को. ऑलराइट,
Okay, sir.
ऑलराइट. Panav, you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so why will India lead? What all importance does he have? So what I told you earlier, पहला हमें ये पता होगा कि विच ऑल कंट्रीज आर देयर, तो हमने उनके साथ एक्सरसाइज किए तो हम अच्छे से उनके साथ कोऑपरेशन कर सकते हैं. इंडियन ओशन रीजन में कोई भी पायरेसी होगी उसमें हम एक्ट कर सकते हैं. कोई भी नेवल शिप को दूसरी कंट्री की शिप को हेल्प चाहिए होगा तो वी कैन डू दैट. ओके, देन वी कैन ऑल्सो डू गुड पेट्रोलिंग एंड सेफ गार्ड आवर बॉर्डर्स. All right, and if there is a disaster in some country, say flood, earthquake, in some country like Sri Lanka or Maldives. So we can help those people also. All right. So we can do a
Okay,
combined effort. We can coordinate with Navy of other countries and also act accordingly. Understood?
Okay, sir.
Okay. So this is primarily for capacity building in the Red Sea and the Gulf of Aden. But obviously, Indian Ocean region will also be covered in this particular
okay, sir.
task force assignment. Okay.
Okay,
Okay. So
Okay.
Indian Navy commissioned INS Anjadeep. Okay, it is an anti-submarine warfare shallow water craft. So you should just know that it's an anti-submarine warfare project. Fourth ship है ये. Anti-submarine warfare project की fourth ship है INS Anjadeep. So what is anti-submarine warfare ship or submarine
Sir,
ship or
Sir, this is a ship or a submarine that protects the Indian waters from the other suspicious or threat-making ships or the submarines which are floating in the water.
okay, and it tries to target them if they try to do some harm to our ships or the
Country.
flotilla.
okay,
Okay, flotilla is a combination of large number of ships. Okay, so
Yes,
हमारी
sir.
नेवी को कोई थ्रेट ना हो उसके लिए ये एंटी सबमरीन को एनिमी सबमरीन से उसके अगेंस्ट ये काम करता है. ऑल राइट.
okay,
Okay, sir.
Okay, this ship is also this basically project is also called Dolphin Hunter project. The submarines are
Okay.
in Navy, the submariners are called Dolphin. They get a Dolphin badge to wear on the uniform. Okay. Like in Air Force, you get a wing, flying wing. In Army, you wear
Yes, sir.
different kind of medals and ranks, badges. So dolphins are associated. Whenever you talk to a naval guy, the dolphin, if he is wearing a dolphin badge, that means he is dealing with submarines in the Navy. All right.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so last is Defense Acquisition Procedure DAP 2026. Now, what is DAP? So I told you earlier that government has assigned large amount of budget to buy what? To buy Rafales, to buy ships in the P8I, apna Project 75I. So all this has a procedure. Like in your school, you have a procedure. First you go, you first do the prayer, then you go to your respective classes, then you have periods one by one. So similarly, if anywhere you want to buy something, suppose you want to buy a new rifle, it has a procedure. Okay, you just cannot go to buy any shop and take it, go to any shop and buy any ammunition or weapon you want. There is a set procedure. So that procedure is laid down in a book called Defense Acquisition Procedure. You can buy things out of that only. So Ministry of Defense has released a new book or a new procedure, defense acquisition procedure. Why this is new and why government needs to do this? To speed up, to speed up, considering whatever is happening around the globe, to speed up the acquisition or the buying of planes, ships, helicopters, ammunition, and other things. Understood?
okay, sir.
Understood, Pranav?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Any difficulty in understanding? Please stop me wherever you find it difficult to understand. Okay.
So the fields that we buy from the France are, yeah, are expensive. Also they are cheap because the India is a friend country of France.
So
Sir, I was asking that we find it cheap to buy Rafales,
no,
or
no, no. It's not cheap, but I'll tell you why do we buy. We buy because Tejas, we have manufactured Tejas.
yes, sir.
So Tejas has not reached that level of technology which Rafael has. Rafael is very, very advanced multi-role fighter. Tejas is not advanced that of now because we started late. India was a peaceful country. We never went into manufacturing of weapons, arms, ammunition. But then, due to the changing global scenario, we thought that we should also start manufacturing all these things in India also. Okay, like I told
Okay,
you,
sir.
Tejas was a project which was launched in 1983 and first plane
Yes,
flew in 2004. So almost 17 plus for 21 years it took one plane to develop. Understood?
yes, sir.
21 long years. So we cannot wait for that much time.
Okay.
Now, if we have to make Tejas much more advanced, so it will take some more time, say 5-10 years. But during that time, can we have and you also know that MiG 29 has grown old. It is being phased out, already phased out. MiG 21 को retire कर दिया हमने, कर दिया ना?
Yes, sir.
तो अब उसको फिलअप कौन करेगा उस प्लेस को जब तक कि तेजस एडवांस नहीं होगा. तो दैट इज व्हाई वी हैव टू बाय समथिंग फ्रॉम आउटसाइड व्हिच कैन सर्व द पर्पस टिल देन. Okay, once we
Oh,
have our own capability to develop very advanced fighters, very technologically advanced fighters in form of Tejas, then we will probably not buy from outside. But till the time it happens, we have to buy from outside. Okay,
okay,
and for
sir.
that there is a procedure. Now it might be costly, it might not be costly, but that decision depends on the government. But I'll just say nothing is more costly than the safety and security of the nation and its citizens. Understood?
Oh,
Why do you think
okay, sir.
soldiers lay down their life? Why do you think you have heard so many soldiers lay down their life and they die for the country and this thing? Because our country people, or are the people of the country, need to be safe at any point of time. It is the responsibility of the armed forces to do whatever. It might be giving their own life, but to save the people of the nation. Okay?
Okay,
So
okay,
money does
sir.
not matter. What matters is the country and its sovereignty. Okay?
Sir.
Yeah. Okay. Now some sports news. All right. Okay. India won the sixth under 19 World Cup title. Okay. What was
Okay,
the
sir.
highlight? How much did Vaibhav Suryavanshi score there?
I don't know, sir.
Okay. Ravi,
Yes, sir.
how much did Vaibhav Suryavanshi? So you both heard the name of Vaibhav Suryavanshi?
Yes,
No,
sir.
sir.
He is a
Okay. So he's
14
a he's
year
a
old
very,
who
very
is.
hard hitter, right? So he almost scored 175 in just 80 balls. And this is a new world record for the highest individual score in the under 19 cricket history. All right.
Okay,
Okay, sir.
So important news is that sixth under 19 World Cup won by India in Zimbabwe. The tournament was going on in Zimbabwe. And Vaibhav Suryavanshi scored 175 in just 80 balls against England. That is good enough to know. Okay. All right.
Okay, sir.
Then Jammu and Kashmir cricket team reached the historic Ranji Trophy finals and also won it. In February, it reached the final, and in beginning of the March, it won the tournament also. So this is the first time in 66 years that Jammu and Kashmir team has reached the final and also won it. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Okay.
okay, sir.
Do you know anything about winter games? What are winter games?
Sir,
So
the
winter
skate.
games are some of the games that are played when snow occurs, sir. For example, skiing and yes, sir.
Okay. So where were the winter games held this time in India?
They were held in the Kashmir, Gulmarg.
Gulmarg. Okay, Gulmarg has also got a very big army advanced winter warfare node, just for your knowledge. So, army people are given training in fighting in winters and snow in Gulmarg. Okay, so that means it's a good place to have the sports tournament also. All right.
Okay, sir.
All right. So
Okay.
Gulmarg is the starting point of Op Sindoor also. Do you know that?
No, sir. I was unaware about that, but I will
Ravi, do you
remember.
know that?
Sorry, sir. Can you repeat again? My net was a bit slow.
Gulmarg, I said, is related to Op Sindoor also. How?
Sir, I have heard of it, sir, when I was watching some videos of Operation Sindoor, sir. Sir, it was one of the mountains or checkpoint, I think so, sir.
No, I'm asking why is Op Sindoor related to Gulmarg? I'll tell you why. Because the terrorists had shot down 26 of our people in Gulmarg. That is why Op Sindoor was launched. You understand?
Sir, Pahalgam is in Gulmarg.
No, sorry, not Gulmarg. So nearby area of Gulmarg. Okay.
Okay, okay, sir.
So it was in that general belt that this particular thing happened, because पहलगाम हुआ था, पहलगाम से start हुआ, right?
Yes, sir.
But this all belt, people, why is Gulmarg I mentioned? Because Gulmarg, Pahalgam, and other things, these are all what? This is what? These are tourist places. Okay?
Okay, okay,
So
sir.
all these places, this is a common belt. This is a common belt of the tourist places from where the terrorists generally target people. All right, because they are innocent people, they're not carrying arms and ammunition, and the conditions are such that people come in summers and all these things. So people targeted our own nation, people from our own nation, the civilians who were not carrying weapons at Pahalgam, and then all these things was started. Op Sindoor took place, right?
Okay, sir.
All right, and Gulmarg is also famous for the advanced winter warfare school. Okay, and both of
O-
these are in the JNK part of the country. All right. So in Khelo India Winter Games, we also had Indian Army stood first in the Winter Games. It won 9 gold medals. Why did it won gold medals? Because I told you that Advanced Winter Warfare School is in Gulmarg, so they are always practicing there. So that is why they are more trained than others for the Winter Games. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so the two events, like I asked Ravi, what are can be part of the Winter Games? So Ravi told me alpine skiing, basically skiing, and the snowboarding. All right.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
What other game do you think forms part of the Winter Games?
Sir, ice hockey.
Very good. Ice hockey and
Sir, sir, there is another game, sir, which I have seen in the Winter Olympics, where a person throws some rock and it has to go and fall into the circle, sir.
he has to.
Go and fall into go and get into the middle of a small circle, sir. And it is a rock.
Sir,
Okay.
golf?
Hanji, yes.
Golf?
Golf.
No, golf, no.
How can you play golf in winters? That is ice hockey.
Eh,
Okay, so something like that is ice hockey. So I'll just tell you, one is skiing. So skiing has got various flavors. Of late, of late, there is an also a competition or a portion in the winter games wherein you have show jumping, something like motorcycle mein snow show jumping hota hai, right? So snow scooters are also involved, and all those things are all. Earlier they used to use just skateboards and do the skating. Now they are going into the use of skateboards also, sorry, snow scooters and all also for the show jumping purpose. All right,
Okay, sir.
you've heard about snow scooters, I believe.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
You
Four
must
to
have.
five people get into it, and you have to push. Sir, is it? It is like a team game, no? So in that one.
Sorry.
So is it a team game that uses for to
No, beta, it uses a motor. It is basically like a scooter, but it runs on snow because it does not have wheels, but it has something called board beneath it. The board is driven
okay,
by a motor which runs it. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So it is something like, you've seen the plane which lands on water.
Yes, sir.
You've seen the plane which lands on water. It's got a flatter surface, no wheels and other things, right?
Yes, sir.
So something like that. So it is suited for snow areas. All right.
okay, sir.
Yeah, you can
Okay,
see
sir.
the image. You can see the image on the internet. Once we finish the lecture, just type snow scooters. All right. And then you can see the image. All right.
Okay, sir.
All right. So remember, Khelo India Winter Games took place in Gulmarg, and Pahalgam was the place which is akin to Gulmarg in terms of the beauty. People go there as tourists, and that's how the massacre of 26 people took place. And in revenge, India launched Op Sindoor. All right.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Okay, now BBC Indian Sportsman of the Year 2025. This was awarded to sportswoman. Now I'm saying sportswoman. So for the year 2025, for the contribution to the cricket, it was awarded to Smriti Mandhana. Okay?
Okay,
Okay?
Okay, sir.
And
Okay.
and when we are talking of sportswomen, so emerging player of the year award was awarded to Indian chess prodigy Divya Deshmukh. Okay.
Yes, sir. I
Okay,
know.
sir.
Yeah. So Divya Deshmukh got the player of the year award and Smriti Mandhana won the sportswoman of the year award. Okay. Now Afghanistan, we Rashid Khan is the player who is a bowler, right? You know that?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. He is a
Okay.
spin bowler.
Sorry?
Sir, he is a
Sir, he's a,
spinner.
Your voice is cracking, Ravi.
Sir Ravi said that he was a spinner.
Yeah, he's a spinner, absolutely. And he does bat good also, right? At times he does the good batting also. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So in the T20 World Cup 2026, the event which was going on, so he became the first bowler in the history to take 700 wickets in T20. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Just
Okay, sir.
offshoot. This is not a very specific question, but then an offshoot. Somebody might somewhere ask you, or for just for general purpose, you should know. More important is that Sportswoman of the Year went to Smriti Mandhana, and the Emerging Player of the Year award went to Divya Deshmukh, right? Okay.
Okay,
Now,
sir.
since January and February are winter seasons. So, like in India, Khelo India organized the winter sports. So, similarly, the 2026 Winter Olympics were organized in Milano Cortina. All right, in Milan. All right,
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
all right. Now, same events are taking place, which generally take place in this thing. But the important thing is, this event was not at one location, but was spread across multiple locations in the country, in Italy. Okay. Why?
Okay.
To reduce the pollution at one place. Basically, if
Okay.
you have number of events going at different places, so pollution at one particular place will be less. The number of vehicles moving in for the Olympics will be less. So air pollution will be less. The people throw a lot of garbage, that would be less. And environment will also not get damaged to great extent. All right.
Okay, sir.
To reduce the carbon footprint. But what is important to know that the Winter Olympics took place in Milano Cortina 2026 in Italy. Okay, starting February 6th. All right.
Okay, sir.
All right. Okay. So other important news which took place in February. All right. So ISRO basically started registrations for an online young scientist program called Yuvika. Okay. This is important for you because ISRO started this Yuvika program wherein the registration began on 27th of February. It basically aims to select students for training, for building their further knowledge on rockets or the rocket launches to the space, and about the space, how does the International Space Station work, how do the satellites work, and other things. All right.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, launched by ISRO. Program's name is Yuvika for the young children. All right. Okay, now National Science Day. National Science Day was celebrated on February 28th, and this year the theme of the event was celebrating the women in science. Celebrating our women in science. Because, see, I'll tell you, as far as previous years were concerned, so technology, engineering, all these things were thought to be domain of men, but that is not the case. Women have contributed too much into science. All right, to give them more opportunities in the region. This year we have been celebrating this National Science Day 2026, celebrated on 28th of February, was celebrated as for the women in science. All right.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so now I've mentioned two names here. Mrs. Tessie Thomas and Mrs. Ritu Karidhal. Who are these? Who is Tessie Thomas?
Sir, Miss Tessie Thomas is also known as the Missile Woman of India.
And what is her recent contribution? What is her contribution to Indian defense?
Sorry, sir, I'm not aware of.
Yeah, so she was the key person in building of Agni 4 and Agni 5 missiles. Okay, that is why she is called as the Missile Woman of India. She is known as the Missile Woman of India, but why? because she has contributed to long range missiles like Agni 4 and
Agni
Agni
4 and
5
Agni 5.
manufactured by DRDO. Okay,
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
she was a part of DRDO. And what about Ritu Karidhal?
No idea, sir.
Okay, so she is in ISRO. Tessie Thomas is in DRDO. Ritu Karidhal is known as the, what is she known as? If Tessie Thomas is known as the missile woman of India, Ritu Karidhal is known as the rocket woman of India. You know, all satellites go on
Okay.
rockets to the space.
Sir.
She played a major role in what? She played a major role in mission Mangalyaan. Okay,
Okay, sir.
the Mars orbiter mission. All right.
Okay, sir.
Okay, then India is also giving an lot of importance to Skill India movement. You know that? Both of you know, you must be knowing that, है ना?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, to basically to train young people in the specific skills so that their skills can be utilized for the nation building and to provide them good jobs also. All right. So Amitabh Bachchan has been appointed as the brand ambassador for the Skill India Digital Mission or Hub. All right.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, this Lithuanian's news might not be very, very important to you. However, the second news is important. Okay, so now whenever we go to toll plaza, you must have traveled with your parents. So they go and, kind of at times when we do not have the fast tag, we pay through cash, right? But now government is trying
Yes,
to
sir.
make it fully digital so that people long lines are not there, people don't have to wait much at the tolls and this thing. So this is a very big initiative because this is a pan India initiative. Okay, National Highway Authority of India is launching a pan India initiative, so that means it will give a boost to our digital infrastructure also. All right.
Okay, sir.
All right. And if you
Okay,
see below, there is a word called Global Navigation Satellite System. So India has developed its own global navigation satellite system, which I was mentioning that India is sending defense satellites for the intelligent and monitoring purpose.
Yes,
So
sir.
this is also same satellite system will also help in monitoring the flow of traffics across the tolls. Okay.
okay, sir.
Okay,
You
sir.
also know that our highways and roads are now being made so that fighter aircrafts can land on it. You know it, na?
So what did you said?
Yes,
Can you
sir.
please
Heard of.
repeat?
I said our national highways at some places are also being made so that the Air Force fighter planes can also land on them if the airfield is struck by the enemy. Are you aware of
Yes,
this?
yes, sir.
Yeah. So all this is very important. So everything is linked. It is not that these are individual news events. Everything is going towards making India a better country, a digitally connected country. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Okay. Okay, now
Okay.
India's first ever BAFTA Children Film Award. Have you heard about what is BAFTA?
No, sir.
It is one of the highest awards in British Academy of Film and Television Awards, BAFTA. British Academy for Films and TV Award. It is the highest ever award. It is the highest award for film industry. Like India में हम बोलते हैं ना Golden Globe Awards or whatever
Yes.
kind of film awards, right?
Yes, I have five balls.
Yeah. So BAFTA award for the first ever time was given to a children film called Boong, Boong, Boong. Can you see this? Can you see it on your
Yes,
screen?
sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, it's the film is in Manipuri language. It is directed by Miss Lakshmi Priya Devi. So it is a story about a young boy whose father left his and mother. So this boy wanted to surprise his mother with a special gift. So this movie is about how he tries to bring his father back home. Understood?
Okay,
Yes.
sir.
Okay. So when I said, Arnav, I told you last time, all of us should make an endeavor to give gifts to our mother and the women
Yes,
on the Women's Day, which was on 8th of March. So it is not only about 8th of March. these movies do inspire us as to how do we make our mothers, sisters, everybody feel special, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then we had Swachhata Pakhwada 2025. This was won by Paradip Port, Odisha. Swachhata Pakhwada is basically, nowadays that national mission is going on for Swachhata.
Yes, sir.
है ना, स्वच्छ भारत अभियान के अंतर्गत, है ना?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, so Swachhata Pakhwada Award for 2025 was given by the Ministry of Ports, Shipping and Waterways to Odisha. What are waterways? What do you understand by waterways?
Sir, the waterways are the ways through which the Indian ships or the submarines go to other places, according to
Other
me.
places, nahi, these are inside India. See, one is outside India. Okay,
Oh,
outside India means when they are in the international waters like sea, Indian Ocean, Red Sea, Gulf of Aden, and all those things. Waterways are basically also waterways means that utilizing the rivers for movement of ships for trade between the states, not the countries. It is within India, like utilizing Ganga for tourism. You understand? There was a mission launched by the government to use Ganga river for cleaning of Ganga so that Ganga river can be utilized for tourism purpose, right?
yes.
So utilizing waterways for transport of goods, material between states and other things. All right. So that is also one of the purposes. All right. But then for that, we need to have clean water in the rivers, in the canals, and our water bodies. Otherwise, do you like to go in water which is murky, dirty? You will not like to go. है ना?
No,
Yeah, so that is why government has launched this Swachhata Pakhwada so that at least the state governments, the local civil population, the local government, public administration makes their effort to clean these places so that they can be better utilized. All right.
okay, sir.
Okay. Then there were two books which were launched. First is basically the which one it is? The Eternal Statesman. It is on the life of Mr.
Atal
or
Bihari
Shri
Vajpayee.
Atal Bihari Vajpayee. Okay.
Okay.
Atal Bihari Vajpayee.
Yeah. The key highlight of the book is the conduct of nuclear tests in 1998, which took place under the leadership of Atal Bihari Vajpayee and
Indira Gandhi.
eh?
APJ Abdul.
Yes, APJ Abdul Kalam, who also
Okay,
became
sir.
our president later on, right?
Okay, sir.
Excuse
And
me,
the
sir, I
second book
have a
and
doubt.
this, हाँ बोलिए.
Sir, I have a doubt, sir.
Yes, please.
So, my doubt is that, sir, why were the Pokhran nuclear tests also named as Laughing Buddha?
As laughing Buddha, because see, if you tell the world that you are conducting nuclear tests, will the world allow you to conduct nuclear tests?
No, sir.
So, to maintain the secrecy of tests, to maintain, because the world will not allow you to become a nuclear power. You understand? The
Yes.
moment you become nuclear power, the countries neighboring you are always afraid of you. That is what I called the deterrence power has to be developed so that if a country decides to attack India unwantingly, unknowingly, when we have not harmed them, they are afraid of us that they might use nuclear weapons. Understood?
Okay, sir.
Yes.
Secondly, if a country like Pakistan threatens us that I will target you with nuclear weapons, so we also have it. So, do we need to be afraid? No, we can also use them. But what is happening is due to United States policies, it and the International Atomic Association, they had put a stoppage that India should not be allowed to conduct nuclear tests. So these nuclear tests were conducted seriously. The name was given Laughing Buddha so that nobody can even come to know what is happening. Understood?
Yes.
Does nuclear test in any way relate to Laughing Buddha?
No,
No,
sir,
sir.
not at all.
That is why that is to maintain the complete secrecy. Understood?
Okay, sir.
Yes.
So that even if there is an insider who leaks the information that Operation Laughing Buddha is taking place, so nobody comes to know what is Laughing Buddha till the last moment. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
So the code words are used just to maintain the secrecy. This is just
Okay.
a this thing, nothing to do with because it's totally anti-Buddha. Buddha never taught us to fight and to build weapons. Did Buddha taught us to
Yes.
to conduct nuclear tests? But to maintain secrecy, that kind of thing was used. All right.
Okay, sir.
Okay. The second book is by the General Manoj Kumar Mukund Narwane, who was the chief of the army staff. Okay. And this is the book on his journey into army in the army, basically 4 stars of destiny, right? This is a controversial book also, so just remember the name, right?
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Okay, then few important days which I've listed apart from other days which you have studied are the 2nd February is known as the World Wetland Day, 4th February is known as the World Cancer Day, 9th February is Epilepsy Day, not very important. 13th February is World Radio Day, not it's okay just to know that. 13th February is also important for National Women's Day. This is important. Okay, 13th February is National Women's Day. Then we have 19th February as Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj Jayanti. Then we have 27th February World NGO Day and the National Science Day, which is important, which is on 27th of February. All right.
Okay, sir. Sir,
Okay. Hanji.
sir, in my school, sir, I'm member of Eco Club. Sir, we every year go to the wetlands which are near our house, our school, on 2 February.
Very good. Very good. So, which wetland did you visit this time?
Sir, this time we visited the Kanjli wetland, which is in Kapurthala.
And why is it important?
Sir, the wetlands are important because they provide a rich wildlife for the migratory birds and the birds which survive there. It is important as they are a source of water for the people that live near that place.
Absolutely.
Uh,
Wonderful. So, it basically helps support the flora and fauna. That is to say, the living beings and the plants varieties, the
yes,
species there, right? It also supports
yes,
livelihood. It also provides shelter to the migratory birds. You see beautiful birds. So, in the same breath,
yes.
I would like to tell you we discussed about the largest wildlife sanctuary in India, which is in Kutch, right? And this
Sir,
is
that
what
was
they
in
I told you
Rajasthan.
there. Ah, sorry. Yes. Yes, Panav.
Sir, nothing, sir. My net was lacking.
Okay, so
Yes,
therein, I also told you about the flamingo capital.
yes, sir.
Yeah, so remember all these, just try to connect all the all the things together. You will remember it much better. If you try to remember current affairs as an individual news, you will find it difficult. But connect it to each other and you will never forget. All right?
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
All
Okay.
right. So few people who okay. So few people who left us in the month of February 2026, few renowned people who left us. First is Shri T.K. Oman. He was a sociologist and he was the architect of Indian modern sociology. Okay, and he was awarded Padma Bhushan in 2008. The name is Shri T.K. Oman. He's a sociologist. That is what you should remember. Then second is Mr. David J. Farber. He is known as the grandfather of internet. So today whatever is happening in the world of digital world is probably due to internet. So he is known as the grandfather of the internet. Just remember that. So he passed away, David J. Farber. All right.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
And the domain name system I'll not go into right now because I think that much is good enough. And Pravina Deshpande, that is also okay. So just remember Shri T.K. Ottoman and David J. Farber. David J. Farber is known as the grandfather of the internet, and Shri T.K. Oman is a renowned Indian sociologist who was awarded Padma Bhushan in 2008 for his service to the nation. right? Okay. With that, we come to the end of our part 2 today. We'll just have a quick recap, very quick, because we have already crossed the timeline. Okay, so I told you about the musical road in Mumbai. Plays the music Jai Ho when the cars pass through at the speed of 60 kilometers. Jharkhand had the civic poles, important development because it's a Maoist state affected by Maoism, but people are doing their bit. Kerala is being now approved. Approval has been given to rename
Kevalam.
Kerala to Kerala. Okay. Sorry, somebody was saying something. Panav or Ravindra, any one of you was saying something?
No, sir, nothing.
No, sir.
Okay, all right. Then in the defense news, I told you about a large budget that is 7.85 lakh crore. Yet figure is not to be remembered. 15% increase, that is you can remember, and primarily the emphasis is given to the procurement of Rafale. Then for making of ships under Project 75I, submarines are to be made, right? So 114 Rafale are now again being ordered, and some space-based intelligence and surveillance satellites. This is important. Okay. Then we have exercise Milan, wherein 74 nations participated along with Indian Navy. Then we have Vishorad missiles, very short range air defense system built by DRDO. Their trials were conducted, successful trials were conducted in February. Okay. In Chandipur range. Chandipur range is in Odisha, where most of the missile trials takes place. So that is important.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Then we have Indian Navy was made as the head of the combined task force F-154. Okay, to lead 47 nation organization, which is the combined task force for the various activities in the Red Sea, Gulf of Aden, and the Indian Ocean region. A new submarine called INS Anjadeep was inducted by the Navy. All right. And the naval submariners also wear the badge of dolphin. So submarines are basically also submarine people are called as dolphin hunters, right? It's an anti-submarine ship which targets submarines, enemy submarines. And I told you a new document called Defense Acquisition Procedure has been revised by the Government of India. It helps us in defining the procedure for buying the military goods from other countries and within India also. Because India is now trying to be Atmanirbhar in terms of procurement of defense equipment. Okay, sports, 6th Under 19 World Cup title was played in Zimbabwe and India won it. Vaibhav Suryavanshi scored 175 of 80 balls. All right. In Indian cricket, Ranji Trophy, JNK reached final and won also. And this happened after 66 years. So long time they had to wait. Then Gulmarg hosted the Khelo India Winter Games and Indian Army stood first in the Winter Games. Okay. BBC Sportswoman of the Year was given to Smriti Mandhana. Rashid Khan became the first bowler in the history to take 700 wickets in T20 cricket. All right. Winter Olympic Games. Khelo India Games were in Gulmarg. So Winter Olympic, the 25th Winter Olympic Games are being held in Italy, and they started on February 6th across Milan and Cortina. So they are called Milano Cortina. Spread over a lot of places in the Italy itself to reduce the pollution, reduce the crowd, reduce the air pollution. All right. Other important things are program called Yuvika launched by ISRO for giving children 350 students from the country a chance to know more about space, spacecraft, satellites, and other things. National Science Day was celebrated as Women in Science. Two important personalities I told you, Tessie Thomas, known as the Missile Lady of India and Missile Women of India, and second is Ritu Karidhal, known as the Rocket Women of India, for her efforts to Mangalyaan, and Tessie Thomas for her efforts to Agni 4 and 5. Amitabh Bachchan, also nominated as ambassador for the Skill India mission. Then toll plazas are to be digitized across India so that nobody pays money at tolls. However, it gets paid directly through the fast tags, complete digitization. Okay. Boong is the movie which is important because first time British Academy of Film and TV Awards was nominated an Indian film, Indian children film as the winner. This is a Manipuri language movie and directed by Lakshmi Priya Devi. This is short story about how a boy tries to surprise his mother by bringing his father back home. Okay, Swachhata Pakhwada 2025 for the cleanliness and sanitation and Green India initiative drive was given to Paradip Port in Odisha. All right. Okay, two books, Atal Bihari Vajpayee, The Eternal Statesman, released, written by Shri Vijay Goyal. It gives out the life of journey of Atal Bihari Vajpayee, especially makes a mention of Pokhran nuclear tests, also known as the Mission Laughing Buddha. 4 Stars Destiny, written by General Manoj Mukund Narwane, who was the Chief of Army Staff earlier, 28th Chief of Army Staff to be precise. Then, as we know, Panav told us about the visit to wetlands. So 2nd February is celebrated as the World Wetlands Day. Importance is, it provides a ecological balance for migratory birds, other flora and fauna, and also provides livelihood to the people staying around. Other important days, 13th February celebrated as National Women's Day, 4th February World Cancer Day, important because it's now cancer cases are on the rise and we need a healthier India, healthy people. So this becomes important that such initiative is taking place. And then 27th of February is celebrated as the National Science Day to give importance to science, technology, AI, and other things which are happening across the globe. With that, we come to end of events for February. These I've already told you. David J. Farber is the grandfather of internet, and Shri T.K. Oman, who was awarded Padma Bhushan for his work in Indian sociology. Okay, gentlemen, with that, we finish with January and February events. Best of luck to you for your endeavors. Work hard and prepare well for your interviews. Revise these events. Anything you want to ask, you can approach ma'am. Ma'am will guide you through it. Any material you require, any help you require, please do get in touch with ma'am and I shall help you with that. All right. So
Okay,
time
sir.
for dinner now.
Yes, sir.
And you've got an exam tomorrow, Panav. Okay. So
Yes,
that also you
sir.
have to revise. All right. Ravindra, all good?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very nice. So both of you prepare hard and do get back to us in case of anything required. And take care of yourself, take care of your health. Very, very important. Very, very important. Because on an interview day, you should be fit, agile, smart, and you should be knowledgeable on that particular day. So read through your
Okay.
newspapers, keep a track of the current events, and other classes must have been taken for you with regard to your performance in the interviews. How should you dress up? How should you appear? How your haircut should be? How your dress should be? All right. So take care of those things apart from other things. All right.
Okay,
Okay.
sir.
All right, gentlemen. Good night then. Best of luck. Prepare hard. Work hard. That is the only thing which matters. Hard work pays off. Whatever hard work you do, it will give you benefits. All right. Take care then. You can log out,
Okay, sir.
please. Yeah.
Okay,
Good
sir.
night,
Thank
sir.
you
Have
for
a good
having
day,
me.
sir.
Good night. Thank you so very much for attending. Thank you.
Thank
Good night. Good night, Ravi. Right, Asifa ma'am. Thank you
And
so
sir,
much.
Afifa. My name is Afifa.
Asifa.
No, no, sir. Afifa. AFIFA.
Afifa. Afifa.
Anji, right, sir, right.
Ma'am, what does your name mean?
Sir, it's a pure soul.
Pure soul.
Anji, sir.
Okay, wonderful. Sorry, I'm really sorry, ma'am, for pronouncing your name
No
wrongly.
issue, sir. No issue, sir.
I'll remember it now. Right? I'll not give you a chance again to point that out.
No, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah,
Okay.
Afifa.
Good night,
Right,
sir.
right.
Bye bye, sir.
Good night, ma'am. Thank you so very much. Sorry, I overshot the time, but this was the last session, so I thought I'll wind it off. Right.
Okay, okay, sir.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Good night, ma'am.
Okay, sir. Good night, sir.